Dive into the electrifying chaos of Strictly Come Dancing's Halloween Spectre, where glitter meets ghosts, and every spin could decide the champions. As the show gears up for another night of dazzling performances, we're midway through the season, with the grand finale looming on December 20th. But here's where it gets controversial. With Tess Daly and Claudia Winkleman bowing out after the series, who will command the spotlight next? Rumors are swirling, and fans are abuzz. Could it really be Kevin Clifton's partner Stacey Dooley stepping up? Stick around, because the drama off the dance floor might just outshine the routines themselves. Strictly Come Dancing. Explore more at https://www.independent.uk/topic/strictly-come-dancing has roared back after Icons Week, where Emmerdale's Lewis Cope claimed the top spot, and ex-Chelsea footballer Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank bid farewell in a nail-biting exit. Now, the surviving stars and their professional dance partners are channeling the eerie vibes of Halloween Week, transforming into frightful figures for songs by iconic artists like Charli XCX, Lady Gaga, and Benson Boone. Imagine the creativity poured into these haunting twists. Think dramatic costumes and choreography that sends shivers down your spine, all while keeping the technical dance elements intact. For beginners wondering what that means, ballroom dances like the cha-cha-cha involve quick steps and hip movements, often set to upbeat rhythms. But here they're infused with spooky flair to heighten the excitement. And this is the part most people miss. The judges, Shirley Ballas, Craig Revel-Horwood, Motzi Mabuse, and Anton Dubik, aren't sitting this out either. They're embracing the holiday with over-the-top, elaborate outfits that add an extra layer of fun and festivity to the proceedings. It's a reminder that Strictly isn't just about competition. It's a celebration of creativity that unites everyone on set. Stay tuned for live updates from tonight's episode right here. George rebounds spectacularly following Icons Week. Picture this. A cha-cha-cha set to Charli XCX's Apple might not immediately evoke pumpkins and potions, but George and Alexis's Woodland Hunter and Wicked Sorceress get-ups perfectly capture the Halloween essence. After scraping the bottom of the leaderboard for his Harry Styles tribute last week, a verdict that felt a tad unfair, don't you think? George is fighting back with flair. Their routine kicks off with a daring aerial flip where George launches Alexis overhead, and it's loaded with authentic cha-cha-cha footwork. Plus, they've snuck in a cheeky reference to the Brat Tour's infamous Apple dance. If you're scratching your head, it's basically a viral, meme-worthy move from Charli XCX's concerts that exploded on social media, though the moment to catch up might have slipped away. It's a comeback that's got everyone talking. Rachel McGrath, November 1st, 2025, 1904. Ellie appears disheartened by the judges' feedback. Let's take a closer look at what the judges had to say about Ellie. Motzi. She truly conjured up some magic. I adored how you handled your nerves by breathing through them and staying composed. In my eyes, you're one of the standout performers out there. You deliver with power, execute flawlessly, and truly shine. For the ballroom sections, I'd love to see even more fluidity with the music. Still, you're a true warrior, and I'm incredibly proud. Shirley, I echo Motzi's sentiments. You're an exceptional talent. Reflecting back to your waltz, there were elements that didn't quite click, but tonight your promenade was spot on, and you nailed every beat. Your sense of rhythm is extraordinary. Anton, I'm with Motzi and Shirley on this. When you're free from the close embrace, you're unbeatable. Your synchronization is impeccable. In Hold, though, you occasionally rushed ahead of Vito in the sequences. Nonetheless, there's so much to admire. Craig, I'm pleased to witness more technique emerging, as that's crucial for progress. The waltz had some synchronization hiccups. Ensure your legs are properly aligned during kickball changes. But I enjoyed this fiercer version of Ellie. The intensity and focus were captivating. Poor Ellie seems genuinely devastated by these remarks. Her tally comes in at 6, 7, 7, and 7, summing to 27. Rachel McGrath, November 1st, 2025, 1900 hours. Ellie conquers the tango challenge. This is one of the performances I've been most eager to see unfold. Ellie and Vito tackling a tango to Lady Gaga's Abracadabra. I wonder how the Strictly band felt about tackling this track on their playlist. Ellie is dialing up her intensity, describing it as a trial in her pre-show video. The routine opens with her magically pulling Vito from a top hat, dressed as a bunny, which, let's be honest, slightly undercuts the drama. Despite the outfit's quirkiness, Ellie's holding her own. She's kept her signature grin in check, which must be tough for someone known for her boundless enthusiasm. Rachel McGrath, November 1st, 2025, 1855. Motzi declares Vicky a strong candidate for the finale. Here's the judges' take on Vicky. Surely, kicking off the night without a hint of nerves. That says it all. You improved so many aspects of this ballroom number compared to week 2, which was delightful. It showed real growth. Great job, Anton. Shirley's spot on. That was a fantastic display, utterly brilliant. Your variations in pace were particularly impressive. Craig, I wanted more extension in your arms, smoother shifts between movements, a cleaner line in those airborne lifts, and better integration with the melody. Yet, your confidence is blooming week by week, and it's a joy to behold. Motzi, just a few weeks back, I couldn't fathom you'd lead with such a scene-setting energy. You nailed it beautifully. In my view, you're definitely in the running for the final. Vicky's points add up to 7, 8, 8, and 8, for a grand total of 31. Rachel McGrath, November 1st, 2025, 1850. Vicky and Kai launched the evening with panache. Opening the festivities tonight are Vicky and Kai. Riding the wave from her stellar icon's weak homage to Cheryl, Vicky is executing an American smooth to Bonnie Tyler's Total Eclipse of the Heart. Kai has ramped up the difficulty with this choreography, and Vicky is mastering it effortlessly. We've got impressive lifts, rhythmic shifts, countless spins, and, most importantly, she's maintaining that essential fluidity throughout. What a thrilling start to the night. Rachel McGrath, November 1st, 2025, 1844. Judges' costumes unveiled. It's not only the celebrities and their partners who've gone all out with ghostly transformations. The judges are fully immersed in the spooky spirit too. Rachel McGrath, November 1st, 2025, 1841. Prepare for the Fright Fest. Alright, that might be my finest wordplay yet. Strictly's beloved Halloween bash is officially in motion. Tonight, 10 pairs are hitting the floor, sadly without Jimmy and Lauren, who were edged out in last week's showdown by Amber and Nikita. The remaining duos are grooving to tunes like Lady Gaga's eerie Abracadabra, Total Halloween Vibe, and Charli XCX's Less Sinister Apple, all while decked out in theme-appropriate attire. Let's get this party started. Rachel McGrath, November 1st, 2025, 1836. The anticipation builds. With just 15 minutes until Halloween week ignites, here's a quick rundown of tonight's lineup. Alex and Johannes Salsa to Horny by Moose T Feet Hot and Juicy. Amber and Nikita Viennese Waltz to Icy Red by Everybody Loves an Outlaw. Balvinder and Julian Samba to Stay by Shakespeare's Sister. Ellie and Vito Tango to Abracadabra by Lady Gaga. George and Alexis Cha-Cha-Cha to Apple by Charli XCX. Harry and Karen American Smooth to Mystical Magical by Benson Boone. Karen and Carlos Argentine Tango to Red Right Hand by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. La Voix and Alliage Paso Doble to Beethoven's Fifth. Louis and Claudia Couple's Choice to Creep by Radiohead. Vicky and Kai American Smooth to Total Eclipse of the Heart by Bonnie Tyler. Lydia Spencer Elliott, November 1st, 2025, 1821. Alex Kingston shares her top Halloween tale with Claudia. It looks like the Doctor Who actress is throwing herself into her ensemble for this evening. Lydia Spencer Elliott, November 1st, 2025, 1730. Kevin Clifton weighs in on hosting buzz. Kevin Clifton, learn more at https://www.independent.uk/topic/Kevin-Clifton, has praised his girlfriend Stacey Dooley. Check out https://www.independent.uk/topic/Stacey-Dooley as incredible for potentially taking on the Strictly https://www.independent.so